Den hopped in. He said, is this Oilers forward group deep enough, big enough, vet savvy enough? Last year, my concern was too old and too slow. This year, I'm worried about lack of legit top six forwards. Obviously, Savoie Howard can easily change that perception. So I'll try to tackle this and parse through this the best I can. Is this Oilers forward group deep enough? Yes, I think they are. I'm very excited to see what a guy like Trent Frederic can do throughout the course of the entire season. Mangiapane, I think, can't be worse than a guy like Victor Arvidsson was. I see some amount of upside here. I'm also really intrigued at the idea of Adam Henrique becoming a winger and maybe shuffling some pieces lower down. Like, you might be able to create a third line that scores out of like a Nuge, Mangiapane, Savoie, Nuge, Mangiapane, Howard. Like, there might be something there. So yes, they're deep enough. Where I don't like the question, Den, and this is just me giving you an answer, you asked, are they vet savvy enough? Then you said, last year my concern was too old and too slow. So which is it? Are you concerned that they're not vet savvy enough this year? But you also then would have been upset if they ran back all the vets who were old and slow last year. So again, you have to take some amount of risk. There has to be some little bit of you in your stomach that's uneasy about this season. Because yeah, Matt Savoie might not work. I think he will. I think he's a good penalty killer. I think he'll fill a role. Isaac Howard might not work. He might need to go down to Bakersfield for a couple of months. Like, you don't know. Andrew Mangiapane, yeah, he might not work. Like, all these changes you made come with some amount of risk. But what I would say is last year we were so excited about Skinner and Arvidsson, and you say, I'm worried about the lack of legit top six forwards. Well, it turned out last year they didn't have any top six forwards either. They had to play Podkolzin and Kapanen in their top six for a really, really big chunk of the year. So, again, am I worried about a lack of top six options? No, because they survived last year when they didn't have a lot of top six options.
And I think they do have a lot of top six options. Like, I think Frederic
their top six could be no different than second line right wing from last year.
Pretty much.
Which was a revolving door the entire time.
Like, I think everybody can almost hop in. Like, Kapanen's slotted on the fourth line on daily faceoff. Like, he saw a lot of time with Draisaitl last year and was successful. Like,
Nuge can go back with McDavid and Hyman, which we know is a trio that runs the league.
For sure. Yeah. And it's not like Henrique, like, can't produce offense. Like, he's still an offensive player. He had a tough year last year for sure, but I think the only guy you can't throw in the top six on this team is Janmark.
Yeah. Oh, they will. Oh, they will.
But they will, yeah.
They'll find a way. They will find a way. Rich says, you much prefer the risk of Savoie and Ike than the risk of 3.5 for Perry and 3.25 for Brown. Yes, 100%. Like, that's the other thing too, is like Corey Perry, one, even if you brought him back for $2 million, Father Time wins every battle it's ever been in, man. Like,
Tom Brady, fuck out of here.
Sure. At some point, Corey Perry stops scoring you 20 goals. At some point, he doesn't give you 80 games, like all of that stuff. So, yeah, I'm not even Connor Brown. I love Connor Brown. 3.5. I'm taking the more versatile Trent Frederic, who can also play center, and who he's younger, and I think he has much more upside. So
he also talks about the lack of like veterans. I think sometimes we got to remind ourselves. Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl, Nuge are veterans. Bouchard has now lost in the Cup final twice. You don't get much more experience than that. I think they're guys who wear letters are their veterans now at this point, and they're fine in that realm for sure.
What's up, Nation citizens? If you like that video, then you need to be subscribed to the Oilers Nation YouTube. Podcasts, live shows, exclusive interviews, and analysis. Everything you need from your favorite voices at Oilers Nation. And you don't want to miss any of it, so hammer that subscribe button.